Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
What's up, guys? It's your boy RHOA. We are back with another video. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel, and if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell button so you don't miss a single drip drop of the news that we got going for you guys today. As you guys know, if you follow this channel, we do news, commentary, gossip, and all of that kind of stuff, speculation and such. And I like to get your feedback on the stories that we talk about. And today we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting that's come out recently. But before we get into that, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJRichieSkye, and follow everybody that I reference in this video because I like to give a lot of credit and shout outs and all that kind of stuff like that in my videos. Now, let's get into it. So y'all know, Phaedra Parks, right? She was at one point in time in the last several months dating Mr. Tone Capone, who is a radio disc jockey. Shout out to radio disc jockeys everywhere. I used to be one of them. So he, there was pictures of them all online, hugged up on each other's Instagram pages and whatnot. Now, I know this had to have been at least the last time we saw pictures of them together was probably in either April or May, right? And then word spread that they had broken up maybe sometime in June. That's when we got the notifications that they were no longer in each other's posts online, right? Now, you guys may know that before this, when Phaedra Parks was actually on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was married to Mr. Apollo Nida, who eventually went to prison for some type of fraud and things. And he was recently let out, and then his parole officer violated him for violating some type of terms of the release. And so he was in the halfway house, and now he's back in prison until October when he's set to be released. So y'all know that. And y'all remember back in the day on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Candy and Phaedra were beefing big time because Phaedra felt like Candy was taking Apollo's side because Apollo was so close to Todd. And they was even storing some stuff at the house, and the feds was looking for it and everything. Remember back in the day. Now, let's fast forward, right? So Phaedra is now once again making the rounds for dating somebody else. Okay, so listen, here's the thing. Date who you want to date. You grown, you can do whatever you want to do. But I want to talk about this Mr. New Man in the broader scheme of everything that's going on with her, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and all that good stuff. So let's get into everything that she's talking about.
Gosh, he's tall, dark, and handsome.
Our cameras caught the new couple dining on the terrace of the Misfit restaurant and bar in Santa Monica, and later taking a stroll. We quickly recognized him as former rapper and actor Medina Islam.
I'm quite excited and happy about him. He's very smart, he's kind.
Phaedra says the couple met on the celebrity dating website RAYU, and that he's a health and fitness fanatic.
He's a vegan. He doesn't even eat sugar, honey.
The 35-year-old actor is, of course, the star of Tyler Perry's The Have and Have-Nots. He's 10 years Phaedra's junior, and Phaedra says she was initially nervous to take the plunge.
I didn't date for 4 years, and so I put my foot into the man pond, and so I found a guy that's suitable for me.
Since the couple has only been dating 4 months, Phaedra says she's cautious about introducing Islam to her 2 young sons.
I'm a mom, so making sure I'm choosing the right person to bring in my life.
Okay, so listen, this guy, Medina Islam, I checked him out on Instagram. I don't watch the Haves and Have-Nots, but apparently he plays Quincy on the Haves and Have-Nots. Looks like a good guy, looks like he's about his work. And I really respect that because if you live and work in Hollywood, it can be a very easy thing to get tripped up and sort of become a different person. But I feel like it looks, from his Instagram and from what we can see, it looks like he has his head on straight. Now, we don't know what the deal is for certain up close and personal, but that's what we can gather from our investigation, right? So something that I thought was quite odd is that Phaedra said that she started dating this man 4 months ago. And she was on the dating app RAYU. Well, 4 months ago, girl, you was hugged up with Mr. Tone Capone from what we could see online. So either you were dating multiple people at one time, or you done got your timeline messed up, or you was dating one and the other didn't know. Okay, so this is real interesting. The other possibility in this whole situation is that it could all be a PR stunt to get some type of press to gain interest in you, so that networks will want to come calling so that you can get yourself back on the television. Now, I know Phaedra Parks got a lot of jobs and such, and we miss her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We hope that her and the boys are doing well, particularly in light of, Apollo being released and, her not being on Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. We hope that they can work to, co-parent in a great space. We wish the best for everyone. However, once the news comes out, we got to speculate on it. Now, here is the other piece of the puzzle, okay? Now, this is apparently the same man that at one point in time, Miss Claudia Jordan was dating as well. Now, our sources at the Real Housewives of Atlanta is posted right there. They posted this photo making the comparison. I was like, oh, it's like 6 degrees of separation around here, or 1 at least, because in my mind, it's like, number one, this got to be a long distance thing. And well, maybe not, because I'm sure the Haves and Have-Nots films in Atlanta. So if that is the case, because most of Tyler Perry Productions films in Atlanta because he has the studio there, then it's right up her alley. With Tone Capone, what we know is that he wasn't based in Atlanta, so this makes a lot more sense for her, right? It would make more sense for her to date somebody who's in the same place, because long distance is hard, y'all. It's hard and it's expensive. And ain't nobody got time for that, particularly if he's an actor with a pretty rigorous schedule, as I would imagine that the Haves and Have-Nots films at a breakneck pace. Now, I, for one, don't watch the show because when I first started watching it, it seemed like a play on television. But y'all let me know if it's any good. Y'all let me know if this man's acting is any good. I ain't really ever seen much of him, but this is what we know thus far. So all I got to say about that is we know Phaedra got a little bit of trouble with timelines and such from way back in the day when she was pregnant and she didn't know when she was set to be due with the baby or whatnot. So we know she kind of forgetful when it comes to timelines and things. So we might have to forgive her for not accurately remembering the time frame for which she started dating one man and stopped dating the other. Now again, listen, at the end of the day, if she playing the field, I mean, I ain't mad at that either. I ain't mad at the player. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and honestly, it ain't me. So at the end of the day, it's all good. But because she's putting it out there in the news, almost like she hadn't dated in 4 years, and this is the first man that she hadn't dated. And I'm like, girl, did you forget what we just saw in the news? Let me know what y'all think about all this. Is Phaedra the ultimate schemer, or is she just confused about the timeline, or is she the ultimate player? I mean, either way, we good with it. We just want her back on our television screens. And side note, I see all of these media outlets out here reporting that, not all, but a few, i.e. one major one in particular, speculating that Apollo and Sherry Ann, because that's how I like to say it, will be making an appearance on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 12. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut that down because they don't have no piece of the pie in this storyline at all, and it would make no sense for them to make an appearance, particularly since Phaedra isn't even a housewife, but she could potentially pop up, you know, in some sort of way on the series this season as a friend of Nene's, or maybe even a friend of Portia's, who knows? But it doesn't look like she has any interest at this point in time in going back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, at least not on the terms that may have been offered to her. Catch that. Meanwhile, I want to talk about Miss Giovanna because I told y'all the other day that she had deleted all the posts on her Instagram. Well, we got wind of a little bit of a live that she did where she was talking about coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta and what she was going to be doing. So let's listen to this.
And yes, I will be on this season. It's going great. I'm having fun. The girls are playing nice for now, some of them at least. So, you know. But I'm ready in case that flips the script. I'll be showing you guys a different side of Giovanna. I ain't always drunk as shit, okay? Do I like Kenya? I don't have to beef with Kenya. She cool with me. As long as you don't As long as you don't start that with me, there will be no problem. So yeah, she cool. Is Shamari gonna be on the show? I haven't filmed with her yet. I'm not sure what her plans are. You gotta ask Shamari. We're friendly now. Believe it or not. We are cordial. She was very nice to me the other day. And yeah, it's a new chapter. You know, that's water under the bridge.
Okay, Yvonne, I see you stepping up your look. Listen. No shade, no tea. Listen, I ain't mad at you, girl. I'm not mad at you for trying to insert yourself in Nene and Cynthia's friendship. I'm not mad at yourself for making amends with Eva. Here is why. She is new on the scene, right? So she needs to make an impact and form a relationship with several of the women in order for her to gain a fuller time position on the show. Here is where Barbara Kavovit messed up from the Real Housewives of New York, because she was really only loyal to one person, and that was Luann, who ended up hanging her out to dry anyway. So Yvonne, I see your strategy, girl, and I'm here for it. And I'm also here for this updated look. Let me know what y'all think about her new look down in the comments below. Are y'all here for Miss Yvonne? Y'all here for the role she's about to play in this season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let me know. I'm here for the comments. I'm here for all of it. Follow me on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit it down below. Hit that notification bell button. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJRichieSkye. And I will see you guys in the next video.